I'm amazing. I'm amazing.
Say action when we should do an action.
Action. I'm amazing. You don't get headphones today? Damn. Kevin fucked you, dude. You got fucked. You're not wearing them either? You weren't really ready, were you? What are you gonna do now? You gonna get all up in here and do shit? You're just not gonna listen.
I'm not gonna listen. I'm not gonna listen.
Wow.
This is how I used to do it.
All right. Well, I want you to know
You're gonna play so many.
that when I film you, when we do the show sometimes, and you've got the headset on,
Yeah.
people message me and they go, "Kevin looks so like professional. Like his role looks really important because he's got those headphones on."
Not today.
So you're gonna look like a fucking idiot today. Hey guys, welcome to the show.
We're gonna make sure of it.
I'll make sure
You're
of it.
gonna look like a fucking idiot, and
Dude.
we're gonna make sure of it.
Yeah, let me blast your mic, buddy.
Okay.
Get me in there. I want to hear your
Okay.
guys. Okay.
Still roaming.
Hey, buddy. Welcome back from Hawaii, dude.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks for having me.
Aloha and mahalo for having me.
Dude, you just got back from Hawaii.
That's 100% true, Steve.
They call it the land.
They do. They call it a land that's part of our land, which is, because of the song, also your land. Hawaii, the island.
Today's show is gonna be. Today's show is sponsored by the sand. I like the sand between my toes, and there's some sand in Mike's pants. Mike, that's real sand.
Sand is, and this is straight from Hawaii, and you're straight up not supposed to take anything off the island. But this was a mistake.
So you straight up just sprinkled a curse onto the podcast table.
Man, you're right. I should. If you think about it, though, it's not like I went down and scooped the sand.
No, it's an accident. They understand.
The sand voluntarily entered my pants.
Listen, they understand the sand.
They understand. Was that a wave in the background? I'm gonna keep this right here. So I will mail this back. I wonder how many people that come back with sand from Hawaii are cursed forever. I would really like that information.
I took a child from Hawaii.
Is that right?
Last time I went, yeah.
And where are they now?
You
We
know
should do a
what?
follow-up episode.
let's give him a call.
History Road, the child I brought back with me from Hawaii.
Mike, welcome back, dude. I
Thank
missed
for
you,
having
dude.
me. Missed you as well.
Like, I know you were in paradise.
Yes,
Like, you were actually, you took a plane to heaven.
I certainly did.
And
We went all the way up. My grandma was there. Everyone's grandma was there.
But you can only wave at them from the plane.
Yeah, you can't. You
yeah.
go right through them if you try to high five.
Yeah, it's bad.
Mm-hmm. Because regular
Don't touch
people,
your family when you're
regular
in
people
heaven.
can't breathe in heaven.
If you touch your family in heaven, they won't be able to breathe.
That's true. And it'll change history forever. Don't touch anything in heaven.
Don't touch anything.
If you go, no one ever goes to heaven in the future. Like if they did a Back to the Future thing and they went forward after Doc had died, they would have to go to heaven.
Yeah.
And then you can't touch anything.
That's
in
probably
heaven.
what the third one or the fourth one would have been about.
Let's
They
go
gotta
to
go to heaven to get
2034.
Doc.
Go to heaven.
because heaven, they say one day because there's this. They say heaven's on earth.
There's a belief that heaven is a place on earth. Yes.
So if you could go into the future, you could go to heaven, just like you did, but don't touch anything.
And don't accidentally bring back sand from
Don't
heaven.
touch anything, dude.
That's in the
I swear
Bible.
to God, don't touch anything.
Yes, but that was a mistake. But everything else was great.
What if there's like really Saint Peter at the pearly gates, and he's like, "Hey, you did it.
You brought back sand.
You rub it." You know what that means.
Bye-bye. And this music is playing as
Now you won't be able to breathe here.
Yeah.
Come on in.
Oh my goodness.
So anyway, I know that you were in paradise.
Yeah.
And so I didn't really expect you to really miss this. But in some ways,
in a different way.
In a different way, yeah. But I'm glad that you did miss it in some ways.
Yes,
but
just not a very urgent way.
No.
Because I knew that it would happen again. And it's not like I missed someone who has passed on.
Absolutely not.
You know, it's like if somebody were to die for 2 weeks only. And then you knew that you were going to see him again because you were going to take the DeLorean to heaven in 2 weeks.
We got to save Doc. You go up to heaven and he's like, Marty, come here. Marty, I don't want to go back.
What do you mean, Doc?
I'm in heaven.
You got to come back to 1985.
No. Come on, you got to help me.
Where everything is perfect.
You got to help me in this alternate 1999 where the whole world smells like shit.
Come on back. Come on back and help us make it better.
And he's like, Marty, I'm in heaven.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm in hell without you, Doc.
Get the hell out of here.
Well, now I'm confused with the directions.
And don't touch any, Marty, don't touch any. Oh, great.
I want to bring back some sand from heaven.
Sand from heaven. Dude, where to even begin? Like, tell me all about it, man. Did you have some delicious food?
It was just oh yeah, I had delicious food every night. It's like we landed and it's like landing in Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
I saw the rock from Jurassic Park.
Whoa, the
one rock that they had in there. You know, the one that's just like sticking up out of the middle of the water.
Yeah.
It's called like Kahuna Rock or something like that. Rock. And I saw that. And then fast forward all the way to a couple hours before leaving, the island of Maui lost power.
Oh.
So our trip was exactly like Jurassic Park, except for dinosaurs.
Whoa. So the electric fences that keep the dinosaurs in.
The white people.
Yeah. The dinosaurs.
Yes. The old whites.
Dude, have you seen those realtor things around town with this like real weird looking guy on it?
Can I give you my honest answer?
Yeah.
Is I do think I've never seen a realtor who looks
normal,
good and normal and chill.
There's this one that like
they all look like they have people tucked away.
This guy looks interesting.
Yeah.
Like you're like, and then you see it
curly
on every
hair.
corner.
Yeah.
So it's like he's following you, kind of.
Yes.
And it's like kind of weird.
Yeah.
But like the realtor's name is like Robert in quotations. It's like Robert like Williamson.
Sure.
And it's like, what are you running from?
Why
is Robert
Williamson?
in quotations?
You can call me Robert.
What if he's like, yeah, nice to meet you. I'm Robert. And like, you guys want to come in and
No, like this. Nice to meet you. I heard you're looking for a home. I'm Robert. It's not gonna matter. I'm just gonna have everything pretty soon.
Damn.
I'm gonna have all your information pretty soon.
This motherfucker.
So, guess I'm Robert.
You know what, man? That's probably what's going on. This guy's a scam artist. He's like, I guess I'm Robert.
Guess I'm Robert. What do you want? A house? All right.
I have a picture of this guy. You want to see him?
Yeah. Don't show him for. Maybe he's a good guy.
Robert E. Yeah, it's Robert E.
But look at his face. His face is like.
That's exactly who I thought.
That's what you're thinking.
Yeah.
That's like Robert.
Yes.
Like, why is your name? I want to meet this guy.
Call him. Should
we call him?
No, you should call him.
I'll call him right now.
Dude, he's probably a nice guy. Just
that's all
looks
right.
a little off.
We'll find out if he's a nice guy or not.
Oh.
Come on, Mike. Should I not do this?
I don't think it's a good idea.
Really?
Because I think that is a guy just trying to make a living, and we think he looks weird, and now you got to call him on a podcast and be like, "You look weird."
Good point. All right, I'll do it in my own time.
Good. Let me know.
So, dude, what was the best thing you ate over there?
We had maybe the best sushi I had ever had. Then I went to this place called Mama's Fish House, which is like a very prestigious, air conditioning.
Oh, okay. I was like, I hope that's not something I'm doing wrong.
No, you're good.
Okay.
Anyway, I had a steak at a fish house and it was amazing.
Whoa, yeah, dude, yeah. A steak at a fish house.
Yeah.
People don't expect the steak to be good at a fish restaurant.
Yeah.
But they know that there are people that go there that don't want fish.
You gotta have surf and turf.
So you gotta have a good one. Yeah.
Gotta have a good turf.
Gotta have a good turf.
I've always said.
Yeah. And so you had like
they
a
said
fucking...
that back in medieval times as
They
well.
did, yeah, and it made it all this way. But did you have like Hawaiian like delicacies? Did you have like any Hawaiian food?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, a lot of the sushi was specific to where it was at.
yeah.
And then we had a lot of pineapples, and
Nice.
then we drank out of a coconut.
Yeah, you did.
And then we went to a luau,
Ooh.
which depending on where it was, it was at like a hotel, and it seemed very like Disney.
yeah.
And it was like a big production, but also the food was all great. They just cook you like 16 trays of Hawaiian food. It was all pork.
Yeah.
All pork inspired.
God bless.
And
Dude, pork's so good.
and it was great, and the show was great. We were just with, I'm reluctant to do anything overly touristy because it seems, I don't know.
It's
like,
I know.
you know?
Yeah.
Like we were mainly hanging out in this neighborhood because we stayed in an Airbnb. We didn't stay in a like a resort.
Good.
And that was awesome because it was like definitely vacation people, but also like local people. And it was like, it wasn't like, the Sheridan Presents whatever
Right.
pork fest.
Right.
But it was, show was really good. Everything was really good. All that food was nice. A lot of pork.
Yeah.
There's something called poi,
Yeah.
and it's purple.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Did you like it?
You had to. It's very like starchy. It's like a
interesting.
liquid potato.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's like important to their, like that's
Yeah,
very,
yeah. You
that's
gotta
about
have
the
it.
most Hawaiian thing you could eat.
Right.
We had bread made with poi
Ooh,
and
that
like
sounds
rolls,
good.
and they
Yeah.
were Hawaiian rolls made with poi, and they were purple.
Did you have any spam musubi?
I
or-
didn't, and I wanted it the whole
Dude,
time.
damn.
But I also kind of felt like getting it here is not different from getting
I
it
guess you're right.
because
Yeah.
it's spam.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. I guess
Yeah.
that's true.
I was bummed out though.
They also have this. Is it Loco Moco or Moco Loco or something like that? Moco Moco Loco
Locomotion?
Loco Moco. What are you doing over there?
He's cleaning up the ocean.
You spit up. You spit up. What happened? You okay?
It's okay.
You did. You'll see it later.
All right. But it's like a burger patty on top of a bed of white rice,
Oh,
and then they dump gravy all over it,
Hell yeah.
like brown gravy.
yeah,
It's got like meat in it and mushrooms and stuff.
yeah,
And then I think they put a little furikake on it,
sure.
and then it's just God bless it.
It was very good.
Oh,
I don't think steel drums are Hawaiian. I think that's like Caribbean.
I know, but doesn't it sound like it's like
definitely
just-
vacation
it's,
music.
It's like, dude, I love to do like a thing where like I like to do a thing where like the show is like those shows where you know, like whenever we do like a fake podcast, like today we're gonna talk about acorns or something.
Yeah.
Like I just imagine that people who are making those shows make these choices. Like if they're like, let's do a Hawaiian episode because you just got back from Hawaii. I'll pull up some Hawaiian music. Perfect. Like in my brain, we're doing what they would do,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is so funny to me because they're oblivious to what they're doing.
Yes.
Because you're absolutely right, Mike.
Yeah.
This is like Caribbean shit.
Yes.
This is not Hawaiian at all.
I just sometimes make observations
it's
out
too
loud.
funny though.
That's
to me.
kind of my thing.
I like to do it. You found a little bit of one of my secrets, is I love to just dash a little garbage in there.
That's great. I'm glad I finally unlocked.
Finally
that.
unlocked it.
I would have never known otherwise.
Ever, never. So anything else worth noting? Did you swim a lot?
Yeah, swam in the ocean, did waves.
Gorgeous, right? Like
Did
that fucking clear
boarding. It's very
water.
Yeah, dude. It's awesome. I saw like schools of fish and like tortoises
Dude, yeah.
just casually swimming in the
like
sea.
right by you, right?
It's very nice.
How fucking crazy is that?
It's beautiful and nice.
It's mind blowing.
Yeah, it's like the most secluded piece of land that there is. It's like the furthest away from all things. And it really makes you feel like that, and it's nice.
Yeah, and it's like...
Except for the McDonald's and
you
the
can
Carl's
see-
Jr. But after that,
You know,
it was good.
I mean, come on, you get it.
I do
You get it.
Yeah. Dude,
You
I
know why it's
I
there.
saw this little video of there's one McDonald's out of the whole world that doesn't have golden
The Golden Arches? Yeah.
arches. And it's in like Arizona or something.
Interesting.
Where's that?
China?
Santana, China.
Santana?
And it's because everything around it is like red.
Sedona?
Sedona.
Santana?
Is that Arizona? Is that Sedona?
Santorina?
Where's Sedona? Is that in
I
California?
think that's... California?
We should go and just point to the sign and then come back.
Let's do it.
Not even order from the
And
McDonald's.
it should just be a photo within this episode.
Yeah.
So we got to do it before Monday.
Dude, how long would it take to fucking...
It's just in the shot for like a second.
It's a 16-hour trip.
And just us pointing at it like...
We could have just put a link to the thing.
Like we don't even have behind the scenes footage of us doing that.
We didn't really talk on the way up.
Just gotta get there.
Yeah.
Dude, I love it, but I also hate it.
Yeah.
7
7 Oh, that's not so bad. 14-hour trip.
Christ. Can we fly there? I bet we could fly there.
Technically.
Dude, okay,
Glory.
well then maybe we get like silent shots of us sitting in the plane seats.
Yeah.
And then like getting off the plane, not talking to each other at all.
TikTok live stream of
Yeah,
us
and
just sitting, like listening to AirPods and reading a book.
We don't talk at all. We just like get to the spot, we point at the thing, Kevin takes the picture, we all get back to the airport, back on a plane, silent in the plane seats again.
Dude, there's shots of us just like waiting through TSA.
Yeah, completely silent. No smiles or anything.
Let's crowdfund that. Dude, put it on Kickstarter and we make a film.
Ugh.
That's great. That's funny.
Anyway,
Anyway, that's my idea for the meeting.
dude, perfect. I'm glad we took care of it. We took care of it all in the same.
Yeah.
That's great. That's called 2 birds in 1 stone, and we'll be right back. Dude,
This is a Lithuanian song.
I like that, like, the people of Hawaii respect the land so much that their beaches are actually clean.
Oh, they're very nice.
Like, they're so nice.
Yeah.
Like, you go to an LA beach, dude. Oh, man. It's so bad. It's so gross.
It's gotten pretty gross sometimes. They keep they always keep the touristy place. You know what is interesting? As I'm saying this,
I know, dude.
they at least make an attempt to keep the touristy places clean, and then I think about like Hollywood Boulevard, and I'm like, that's maybe the dirtiest corner of a hallway I've ever seen.
It's like people who respect the land
Yeah.
will like, and it shows.
Yeah. We went to one more local beach, and it had a little bit of garbage on it,
But
it
nothing like an
wasn't
LA
like-
beach.
No.
Like,
No.
LA beaches are like garbage. You have
Right.
to walk over syringes to
Yeah.
get to the water.
Same thing where I grew up in the Northeast. There were always like
I'm sure of
mom's
it.
cigarette butts.
Yeah.
Like
And,
cigarette
like,
butts with like heavy lipstick on
dude.
them.
Like broken beer bottles.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
oh, man.
And
some
dude, when
fucking
you're a little
kid-
kid, you're like, fucking don't do that. People
Yeah.
walk here.
Yeah.
And then when you're 19, you're fucking breaking beer
Yeah, and
bottles.
you're like, some fucking dad's gonna cut his foot on that shit.
I used to cry about this.
Who did that?
And then you grow up and we go back
And
to
then,
Mother Earth.
and then
don't
you
we?
grow up, and then you're the one like picking up the pieces,
Yeah.
like as you see them.
Especially if you're on parole or
You
something.
gotta, yeah. That's all you can do.
Yeah.
But
Customer
yeah,
service.
it's nice to see it's nice to go to a place where they actually respect their land,
Yeah.
and it shows.
There's
And
such
it's
pretty
like,
things, man. There was one night
gorgeous.
where the 3 boys that went were boogie boarding as the sun went down because the waves were getting crazy. And we were just like, we would, ride in on the low waves,
Mm-hmm.
not medium-sized waves. and then we would swim out to catch more, and like straight out was like sunsets in the west, right? Okay, anyway, we're looking straight west, and it was just like the sun would go down little by little and all the colors would change, and we were just like in the ocean. And it was the best. Like, and that's the time when I missed the show the most. God, I gotta get back. I want to get back to working. This sunset is boring,
dude. I know.
But it's great because it doesn't happen.
I don't blame anybody for being like, man, Hawaii is like heaven and I never wanted to leave. Because it's fucking gorgeous. And there's a reason why it's like in every piece of media you see where Hawaii is featured, it's like a vacation, gorgeous destination. Yeah. Because that's just like what it is. It's this beautiful place where they take care of the land. Yeah. And it's respected and it's gorgeous. Yes. And the trash from California hasn't quite made it there yet.
No, it's such a long way.
It's almost there though.
They were talking about sailing. It would take like 2 weeks, I think, to sail. Wow. And I think people do it, but because of the way the winds are, it's like when you leave Hawaii, the winds are really weak. So you have to go north for a while.
Oh, shit. Start going. So that's what makes it kind of a longer trip?
Yeah, I think so. And they were like, if you ever try to sail that, which people do. And I was like, who is sailing as a means of transportation?
Dude, I bet people are like, you know what? I just retired. Yeah. I'm going to do a sailing trip to Hawaii.
I'm returning to the ocean.
Yeah. I'm going to die in the ocean.
Goodbye.
I got too much doubt on anything.
I'm going to.
I'm about to have
to. That's my plan.
Do you think you could ride a jet ski to Hawaii from the mainland?
I think you'd have to bring a lot of gas with you. Thank you. I think everybody agrees.
Mike. Yes. I'm so glad you're back. It's good to have you back, and I'm glad you're here. It's good to meet you, and I'm glad you're back, buddy.
That's not Hawaiian music.
But I've got. Hey, wait a minute.
Something's
what
off.
Are you making jokes and music over there? What are you doing? Music jokes? Let's listen to this this royalty-free, sentimental summer evening playlist while I tell you a little something that happened to me in a men's restroom last night.
Hell yeah.
And my friend, I'll tell you right now, it is probably one of the weirdest things that's ever happened to me. So much so that after it happened, I looked at myself in the bathroom mirror and said, did that really happen?
Awesome. What part of town were you in?
I was at the Grove.
Okay.
You know, there's that movie theater in the Grove?
Yes.
I was there to see a movie called Barbarian. Mm-hmm. And man, that movie's great. Everyone go see it. It's kind of fucked up, but in a really funny, fun, horror nightmare way.
Okay.
But it's really good. And take people who you love to scream and laugh and be your buddies, because that's totally the kind of movie that it is. One where you're just going to be screaming your head off the whole time, pretty much.
Hell yeah.
Really fun. So before the screening, I had to go to the bathroom, okay? Mm-hmm. So I went into the bathroom, and there were all these urinals open. I'm talking like 5 in a row. And I choose the one that's closest to the door. The first urinal in the line. Okay? I get in there. I start to do my business. And then all of a sudden, this man comes in and goes to the urinal right next to me.
Yeah.
And already I'm like, no, man. Come on.
Yeah. That's not the rules.
I don't know if everybody knows this.
Every man knows the rules.
Every man knows the rules. If there are...
Every rose has a man who knows the rules.
Every row has a man who knows the rules. That's the name of the episode. Every row has a man that knows the rules.
Yeah.
So every man knows that if there is a line of free urinals and one man is here and all the rest of them are open, you never go to the one next to the person.
Did you ever see that diagram?
Yeah.
So if
Yes.
there are 5
Yes.
and you're at the first one, next person goes to the last one.
Right.
Next person
there's-
goes to
The middle.
the middle.
And so on and so forth. And look, sometimes you're at a concert or at a theme park or whatever,
Little
and
horny.
the bathroom's fucking maybe you're a little horny, maybe hungry,
Yeah.
maybe you're upset about something that happened at your job earlier
Maybe you're
that
shitting
day.
in the urinal because you hate the place.
But sometimes everything's packed up and you gotta.
Yeah.
If there's an open urinal and it's packed with boys, you gotta get your dick in there anyway. You gotta. I mean, whatever.
Abraham Lincoln said
The
that.
rules change when they're all filled.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, you could go to a stall, which sometimes I do.
Yeah. I'll choose the stall first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
before
Just
the urinal.
more privacy.
I know, it's nice. It's
Yeah.
important.
Yeah, yeah.
If I'm in a hurry, I'll use the urinal.
We're all entitled to some privacy.
I was in a hurry, so I used the urinal, and this motherfucker comes right next to me, dude.
Yeah.
And so I only have a split second to react in my brain to the fact that this man came to the urinal right next to me before all of a sudden he starts like whispering like a prayer, maybe.
Uh-oh.
Maybe.
What were the key ingredients to make you think that it was a prayer? He say light a lot?
Okay, so I'm gonna try to be as concise as I possibly can. And the sequence of events was this. I went to the bathroom, started to pee. The second I start to pee, this man goes to the urinal right next to me. I don't have much time to think about it before he starts saying things under his breath.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, whoa, next to me in the urinal saying things. And then my brain goes, I need to hear what he's saying. I need to listen to what he's saying.
This is important.
It's important that I listen to what he's saying. So I listen, and the only thing I hear, because he's like at the end of his prayer,
Damn
is
fast.
this. It's like 11,000 people. And then piss.
And then he pisses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he's...
You're still pissing at this
So
point?
he's at the urinal for as long as he's saying this prayer.
Yeah.
And doesn't even start to piss.
Yeah.
Until it's over.
Maybe his dick doesn't work to a point where he has to cast a spell on it to pee.
Dude, I thought a million things in that moment.
Yeah.
But all I could think of was like, what? I'm like, okay, in my high brain,
Yeah.
I was like, don't forget 11,000 people. Because that's the only thing I heard
Yeah.
that I could clearly hear.
But wouldn't you want to try really hard to at least remember one other piece of information?
but
Because
I'm-
it sounds like it affects a lot of people.
Dude. The police?
Yeah.
Now listen.
Okay, a weird guy was in there, and I don't remember what he said.
I'm telling you, officer, excuse me, but it's legal. I was high. Okay, it's legal. I have my card. Where's my wallet? But I'll tell you this. I'm telling you, I didn't have time to... My brain didn't have time to... It all happened so fast. I didn't have time to let my brain realize I needed to hear what he was saying until all I heard him say was 11,000 people.
Anyway,
Thank you. I'll take that water now.
yes, I will wear the silver
Yes,
blanket.
I will. Yes, thank you. I will. I go.
Anyway, what do you guys? What's our next step?
I'm not under arrest. Am I? So, dude, I was like, so it happened so fast, and then I left. So I finished pissing, and he was still pissing.
Yeah,
So I was like, I gotta fucking see this guy.
yeah,
Like, you can't look when you're at the urinal, dude.
yeah. It's
I'm
against the
telling
law.
you right now, Mike, you don't have to believe me, but I've never looked.
I believe you.
Not once.
Yeah.
And not like it's a bad thing to look.
Yeah.
Because when you're a kid, you could look. No problem. When you're a kid, you can look. No
Yeah.
problem.
No, it's no problem. You want to see what kind of tools a plumber's bringing to your house.
Your boys are your best boys. They're always there for you on the field and off the field.
Yeah, yeah. When you
You
have
wanna
your
see what your
pants on
boys are
and when you
rocking.
got your dick out.
I want to see what Freddy's rocking.
Dude, your friends are always with you. Winter, divorce, when you have your dick out,
Yeah.
wiffle ball.
You have your dick out with the boys all day.
Yeah, that's a good secondary title.
You have your dick out with the boys all day. We're just like not giving a fuck. Like with Mom Hole, it got so close. And I was this close to putting wet Mom Hole.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I was like, man, I don't think we're that show.
Dude, you know what's funny is that it doesn't matter. Like moms have so many holes.
So many holes.
Like especially if you have piercings or
Yeah, oh yeah.
you got nostrils.
I can't even
But
count.
you know when somebody says
Yeah, it's
the combination
beyond a doubt.
mom hole
Beyond the
that
shadow
it
of
doesn't
doubt.
mean septum piercing at all.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Pores are holes. So anyway, I wanted to get a look at this motherfucker.
You
'cause I
have
was
to.
like, well, maybe he's like unwell.
Yeah. And if he's unwell and close to you, you're gonna want to know that. I've known him before.
He was a mid to mid 40s
Yeah.
to early 50s year old man.
Yeah.
African American male.
Yeah.
If I'm a police officer and I'm describing, or if I'm in the room and I'm trying to describe the
If
man,
you're a person with eyes describing a man.
well dressed,
Yeah.
nice shoes,
Yeah.
pretty normal looking dude.
Yeah.
And I'm like washing my hands and I'm like looking at him in the mirror. and then
No water.
you're right, it's not even going. I'm just doing this. I'm going with my mouth.
That's great.
And
That's great.
the guy like doesn't even, he just leaves. He doesn't even come to wash his hands.
Right.
He was holding his dick, dude.
Yeah.
And he just walked right out of the bathroom.
What's dirtier, a dick or the
Bathroom door.
knob to the bathroom?
Probably the knob.
Did he flush? Did he touch flush?
It was one of those like
Since he
automatic
is.
flushers.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well,
And thank God, because
Yeah.
I don't think he would have touched that. I don't think he would have flushed it.
No.
If the motherfucker wasn't gonna wash his hands.
Yeah.
And so I was like, so
There
he
are-
leaves.
There are millions of possibilities.
Dude, it like, I was like, did that even happen, dude?
Yeah.
Because I'm like, man, like our jobs are to just have ideas.
Yeah.
And moments that we tell on stages and on microphones. And so it's like, my life is open to these experiences.
Sure.
I hardly say no to anything anymore.
Yeah.
Because it's like I just want to experience things, and maybe it's something funny to share with my friend on our podcast.
Yeah.
And so I rarely say no now. So I'm like, here I am out here doing shit like that. But I looked at myself in the mirror, dude, and I was like, did that actually happen?
You said you were stoned?
Yeah, I was stoned.
So paranoia levels are at least elevated.
Yeah, but I think
I'm not saying it didn't happen.
yeah.
But in your mind, you're immediately like, this could only be crazy.
Yeah.
Like maybe the first part of that wasn't that crazy,
Yeah.
but
But see, okay, so my initial observation after it happened was this guy was praying.
sure.
Like just before you eat a meal, you say grace.
Yeah.
This guy was doing a piss prayer.
Right.
Because there's a prayer for everything, right?
And I'm thankful for everything I drank, and I hope the fresh drinks for 11,000 people. Here we go.
And I wish I could serve all these drinks to 11,000 people. Yes.
I made $75 in tips tonight. Imagine how many tips I would make if I served 11,000 people.
Dude, so I was like, in my head, I was like, this is a prayer, maybe. And it's
Is there
like,
anything else that made you think it was a prayer?
well, because he said it under his breath like he was praying.
Sure. You say grace before you piss?
That's what I'm saying. It's like a piss prayer.
Does he say, let's all join hands
Because
and
there's
then grab his
prayers,
dick?
right? Like let's hold each other's hands while I piss.
Piss me with you.
Piss me with you, dude. But like, there's gotta be, because there's a prayer for everything.
Sure.
There's a prayer for before you eat, when you go to bed.
Yeah.
Like, so like, why wouldn't there be like a
Is
pee
there a
prayer?
piss prayer? Can we look that up?
I'm looking it up right now. What's that?
That's what you're about to do.
Yeah,
Dude,
I'm gonna
what
look it
if
up
you
right
look
now.
up a piss prayer and it ends with
11,000
11,000
people. Dude, so I went with my friend Lizzie to this bowling alley last night, and there was a band playing, and they were getting set up, and they were starting and stuff, and I was telling her about this story, the urinal story, and I was like, the band's like about to start, and I was like, just in my comedy brain, I was like, wouldn't it be like insane if the guy was like, all right, this is the name of our band and our first song is called 11,000 People.
Yeah.
Dude, like
He was practicing his banter.
it could have happened.
Yeah, his onstage banter.
Like that was so weird.
super weird to
Reddit post.
I found something
misconnections. Pissed connections.
I found something on a site called 50 Shades of Aging. And this article it says praying for pee. I can't go. There's nothing in there. Well, drink some water and see if that works. I've been drinking water all day.
It's coming out of my butt.
3 bottles. Okay, this is where the reality train makes an abrupt stop. In life, there are facts, and there are fictional fibs. Factual statements are phrases like the earth revolves around the sun.
Yeah.
Irrefutable, undeniable, and immutable. Fictional fibs are statements like I've been drinking water all day. Questionable, disputable, and debatable. A fictional fib can sound like a factual statement, but the evidence to support a fictional fib is frequently flimsy.
Did Dr. Seuss write this?
In fact, sufficient evidence often exists to refute a flimsy fictional fib, as is the case with mom's water consumption.
Yeah. This all makes a lot of sense so far. Is everybody following this?
She's trying to pee. Her mom is trying to pee.
Uh-huh.
She's really old. Mom's body betrays her. Her words and effectively emits physical evidence that her water bottle is merely a ruse. And that very little consumption has actually taken place. This is like a history road. All right, so this isn't what I'm looking for, but there's gotta be a pee prayer.
There has to be. I think that's a fictional film.
I mean, god damn, dude. Like, what is it? So I was like, when I go home tonight,
Yeah.
I'm gonna look for a prayer. I'm gonna look for the keywords prayer
Yeah.
and 11,000 people.
Yeah, yeah.
And I found nothing.
So it sounds like it wasn't a prayer. It sounds like you maybe have to let go
which
of that part.
made me hit a fucking wall.
It couldn't be anything else.
Because what the fuck? And so it must have just been
It could
like,
be
what?
anything else.
What could it be, Mike? In a rational mind.
In a rational mind?
Tell me what you think it could be.
Damn, I can't believe how many people were in the Grove.
I can't
11,000
believe
people.
maybe 11,000 people. And then piss?
And then piss.
You standing there at the urinal, like thinking about that before you let your piss out?
I don't know. I wasn't there. But I'm saying that is the same amount of possibility as it being a piss prayer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you though, one of my thoughts about what it was I can't talk about the podcast.
Why?
Because it leads down a scary path. You know what I'm talking about?
Ellie immediately knows what you're talking
You don't know
about.
what I'm talking about?
No.
Like this guy had a plan
Uh-huh. And he told
in
you,
that
he whispered
public
it to
place, and he's saying it out loud.
you. Yeah.
And the 11,000 people are potentially victims.
I thought about like mania, like he was just
Well, that
runs
too.
out
I mean,
there.
sure, that too.
Well, that could be dangerous.
But I'm thinking this guy's like, this is his plan. Like, I'm gonna set up this bomb, and there's gonna be 11,000 people.
Sure.
And it's like, that was like another crazy thought in my head.
Yeah.
Right next to you.
Right next to me, dude.
He was like, let's see if this guy says anything and saves 11,000 people. What if he was like, I want to tell you something fucked up, and if you say anything, you can save 11,000 people. And then he
all you gotta
pisses.
do is say one thing, and you'll save 11,000 people. Oh my god.
Yeah. Man, wish you caught the top half of that.
Dude, and I think about that all the time, remember? Because I always present you guys with like hypotheticals that are like, what if you were visited by something and it means that you're important in some way?
Yeah.
Like you need to make this happen or
Yeah.
something. And
none of that was able to prepare you for yesterday.
no, it didn't at all.
Damn.
And I thought about that too. I was like, what if this was somebody like coming to me with like a mission.
Yeah.
And it was like all I had to do was say something to that guy.
Yeah.
And I would have like
That
and
was
it would've-
Morpheus.
and it would have set my life in like a crazy direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it was Morpheus. I don't know. But
It's like,
either
nod
way,
your head if you
know
want to
what?
save 11,000 people.
Here's the thing: if you were really targeting me and you wanted me for some special mission or something, you're gonna have to speak the fuck up.
Literally anyone. If
Speak
you have
up.
something important to say, don't whisper
Yeah,
it.
when you go to
That's
the
the
next
lesson.
guy because I didn't pass the test,
Yeah.
speak up.
Yeah.
All I heard was 11,000 people.
Dude, how long would that conversation have been if you were like, huh? What?
Dude, I almost okay.
What's up?
There was a moment where I was like, "Excuse me?" Like I thought I would
Yeah.
say, "Excuse me."
Yeah.
I just didn't want to know what would happen after saying that.
Yeah.
Because
it could
I
also
wasn't
be
sure.
like older people talk to themselves all the time.
This wasn't a super old guy though.
Okay.
This was like early 50s at the latest.
You could have brain things going on.
11,000 virgins.
And what happens at the end of it?
I didn't see that.
11,000 virgins.
And 11,000 virgins. Is it possible that he said,
people.
huh? It's very progressive. Yeah. Not only people that haven't had sex, but also all people as well. This is my prayer to 11,000 people.
Dude, I don't know. Someone help me out here. Is there any theologists that are listening to this? I mean, we have every other profession.
What if it was
pretty much.
a big fan of the podcast? And
And
he
they were
was
trying
like,
to fuck
I'm gonna
with
listen
me?
to you guys no matter what, even if it's only
Dude,
11,000
that's.
people.
I'm a big. I just want to say I'm a big fan, and I will always listen to you, even if there's only 11,000 people. Dude, that's so funny. Speak up.
Yeah.
If you're ever gonna do that to me, listeners, speak up.
Listen, it's really great to meet you, and I never thought I'd meet you like this, and I totally recognize that this is kind of a vulnerable spot, and
It's
you don't want to be
awkward.
talking about that, plus you probably meet like 11,000 people. And he pisses and then
Every
he walks
day, you
away.
probably meet 11,000 people. Dude, wait for me to come out of the goddamn bathroom if you want to talk to me.
You
Yeah.
didn't see him ever again, right?
No, ever again.
Damn,
But
R.I.P.
he didn't wash his hands. He just left, and he was in the theater, so he was there to see a movie. Dude, you know who was in the same theater with us?
Who's that?
That kind of blew my mind a little
Ryan
bit.
Phillippe.
Did you imagine? David Spade and
Oh,
John
yeah.
Lovitz
Yeah, oh, that's
together,
nice.
like hanging out.
That's nice.
It was awesome.
Yeah,
It was like seeing comedy royalty kind of walk in.
yeah, that's great.
And it's like, damn, those guys are awesome. Some people were going up to David Spade, and like no one was like going up to John Lovitz, and I was like, I wonder if he wants someone to just come say hi or something.
My friend had an interaction in New York with John Lovitz, and it wasn't super positive.
Yeah.
but it's very funny.
Oh man.
He went up. My friend Duran went up to him in I want to say it was a park or something, and said, "You're John Lovitz." And then John Lovitz goes, "And you're you." And then they never.
Oh man. I love that so much.
Dude, I saw Steve Perry in a park in New York,
Whoa.
and I couldn't go up to him.
How long ago?
This was a few years ago.
Damn.
Yeah, I wanted to say something to him so
Don't stop
bad.
believing, brother.
Hey, you're very important.
You're so important, and you know it.
You reach the hearts and minds of 11,000.
Dude, that at least 11,000
Then I start peeing in my pants.
Dude, you know that he's heard every
Everything.
conceivable
And doesn't
thanks.
want it anymore.
He's heard
Doesn't
Don't
want
Stop
it.
Believing. He's
Yeah.
heard all of that shit.
Hey, should have been gone.
Hey, man, I should have been gone. You should never be gone.
Hey, what are you sitting under the street light with 11,000 people?
All right. Let's do some ads, shall we?
Yeah.
And then we'll get to some other shit. But, man, what a weird time.
Damn, I
man.
can't believe that happened. The most disturbing part
so
is
strange.
going right next to you.
Dude, honestly, it was just, there was so much about it that was, like, interesting and strange.
Yeah.
Neil Ghosh makes our music, but he didn't make this. This is a different track. I wanted to put in one of the ones that, like, maybe kind of inspires a little bit of a beat or rhythm or some kind of fun.
You want to put in music that inspires a rhythm?
Maybe a little bit of a rhythm within your soul.
Gloria Stefan song. music that inspires a rhythm. It's like the club music for Grand Theft Auto 5. When you buy a nightclub.
It totally is.
Spider.
Guys, I want to thank our sponsors. I want to thank HeadGum, all the listeners, everyone who checks out our stuff, our sponsors' stuff. You guys are the MVPs. Thank you very much. When you check out the sponsors, even when you use our link, I think it helps us quite a bit. So if you love the show and you're not a patron or you're just one of those freeloaders, maybe listen up to what's featured next in this ad portion. And if you like what you hear, check it out. It helps the show.
Man, we hope you need one of these things.
Hope you need some Quip. Listen, everybody needs Quip. Everybody needs to brush their teeth. It's gross if you don't.
You got a mouth, you gotta brush your mouth.
If you've got a mouth, you better brush it.
Spider. Need a mouth. Brush your mouth. Brush your mouth.
Good health starts with good habits. And Quip makes it easy to brush your mouth by delivering all the oral care essentials you need to care for your mouth and brush your mouth.
Care for your mouth.
The Quip electric toothbrush is loved by over 7 million mouths and has timed sonic vibrations with 30-second pulses to guide a dentist-recommended 2-minute clean. Brush your mouth. A lightweight and sleek design for adults and kids with no wires or bulky chargers to weigh you down. Multi-use travel cover that doubles as a mirror mount for less clutter. A reusable handles in a range of sleek metal hues, including best-selling all black and all pink. All pink. God damn it.
Brush your mouth.
As well as bright plastic colors to make a pop to your bathroom counter. Wash your mouth. On top of brushing, you can upgrade your Quip with a new smart motor, which tracks and improves your brushing with a free Quip app. Brush your mouth. Earn amazing rewards like free refills, products, Target gift cards, and more. And beyond the brush, Quip has everything you need to build a complete routine, like anti-cavity toothpaste and mint or watermelon flavors that help prevent cavities, and 2 ways to floss. It's a floss string and a reusable floss pick. Wash your mouth. A reusable floss pick that replaces over 180 disposable picks with every refill, and refillable gum that's sugar-free, has long-lasting mint flavors, and comes with a dispenser, or the refillable mouthwash that's a 4x concentrate, plus it's good for you and the planet. Wash your mouth. So if you go to getquip.com/banter right now, you're going to get your first refill free. That's your first refill free at getquip.com/banter, spelled GETQUIP.com/banter. Quip, the good habits company. Wash your mouth! Wash your mouth. South. Wash your mouth.
You blown up balloons?
Thank you, Quip. Guys, KiwiCo is so cool and fun, and I'm dying to put together this dang ukulele they sent me. I still haven't freaking built, But man, it's like in my brain. You know how you like, Mike, you ever gotten things for Christmas?
Yes.
And there's so many things that you're like, I don't even know where to begin with all this cool new things.
Yeah.
You ever been like, man, I got this perfect gift that I wanted. I asked my mom and dad for Christmas.
I want to open them all at the same
I
time.
want to open them all at the same time.
Yeah.
And your parents are like, well, look, you can only play with one thing at a time anyway.
Yeah.
And so this is like Christmas for me, this KiwiCo stuff. Because it is. It's like a box of like a cool, like, educational toy
Yeah.
that you can build. But it's like the box is there.
Yeah.
And I want to play with it.
Yeah.
I just have so many other things I need to play with before I can play with it. And that's why I haven't brought in the ukulele to play for you guys yet. But I swear to the absolute Lord above, if you wash your mouth and you wait, we're gonna bust open that cool ukulele.
Wash your mouth. Wash your mouth.
Guys, school may be out, but summer break is a great opportunity for families to learn and explore together. KiwiCo delivers monthly crates full of science and art projects, perfect for kids of all ages who want to keep their imaginations active all summer long, away from the computer and phone screens. Am I right, Dad? Sissian has been using his iPad too much. Sissian needs to touch grass. Get out there, Sissian. The world's gorgeous, and the water's fine. I'll bonk you on the head, Sissian. I don't care how old you are.
Way too old to bonk.
You can build stomp rockets and kites, explore the fascinating science of trees, or engineer your own coin-eating robot. The honey's inside the tree! Every month brings a new adventure in science and art, and I love it. Why don't you do your part to encourage children to be innovators and creative thinkers, huh? Parents, I'm talking to you. They won't even believe what they can build and accomplish with KiwiCo and make them feel like they're a real big shot. Give them the tools to learn new skills, build new experiences, and make new connections to the broader world. You want them to feel them dopamine hits when they build a thing, and you reward them for building it. Come on! We're never gonna get through this if we don't do it together! So make summer a new learning adventure every month with KiwiCo, huh? You get 15% off your first month plus free shipping on any crate line with code BANTER at kiwico.com. That's 50% off your first month with KIWICO.com, promo code BANTER. Why don't you go build something with Sissian? If he likes it so much. Sissian's been saying things that aren't true about me at school. It's not true. The lies are lies. They're lies. Sissian lies. He's not telling the truth. Sissian's a liar. He doesn't tell the truth! One day Sissian said, I spilled his mama's milk. It's just not true! Sissian tells lies! And everybody believes Sissian! Because his parents are rich! Sissian lies. Sissian lies. Sissian lies. Sissian lies. He's telling the truth. Guys, honey is such a good time because you ever want to save money? Well, lucky for you, today's episode sponsored by Honey, which is the easy way to save when shopping on your iPhone or computer.
Just gotta move that over a little bit.
Don't be ridiculous.
Guys, thanks to Honey, manually searching for coupon codes is a thing of the past. Honey is the free online shopping tool that scours the internet
Don't be ridiculous.
for promo codes and applies the best one it finds to your cart.
Of course not.
Imagine you're shopping on one of your favorite sites.
Of course.
When you check out, the Honey button appears, and all you have to do is click Apply Coupons.
Of course.
You wait a few seconds as Honey searches for those coupons. And then I'll tell you what happens next. Searching, it applies the best one that it finds in your cart.
You wrote it down. You wrote it down. You wrote it down. You wrote
I don't
it.
get that.
You wrote it. You wrote
I don't
it.
get that.
Don't be ridiculous.
I don't
And
get
thanks to Honey, I'll tell you, all you gotta do is you wait a few seconds and it searches for those coupons that it can find for that site.
You wrote it.
And if Honey finds a working coupon, you're gonna watch them prices drop. And Honey doesn't just work on desktop, guys. No siree. You could be straight up missing out. It works on your iPhone. It also works on your iPhone.
Don't be ridiculous.
That's right. You just activate it on Safari on your phone and you save on the go.
Don't be ridiculous.
And if you don't already have Honey, you could be
don't be
straight up
rude.
missing out,
Don't
guys.
be rude.
And by getting it, you're gonna be
Don't be
doing
rude.
yourself a solid
Don't be
and
rude.
supporting the show.
Don't be rude. You wrote it.
So, what are we gonna do? You go to Get Honey at joinhoney.com.
You wrote it.
You just start smashing shit. If you don't already have Honey, you're dumb.
You wrote it.
No.
You're missing out on saving money, and by getting it, you're doing yourself a solid,
Of course.
and you're supporting this show.
Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course.
So he doesn't understand why
Of
this is so
course.
good right now.
Of course. Of course.
So guys, go to get Honey for free at joinhoney.com/banter. That's joinhoney.com/banter. Let us know in the history roads what you save money on.
You wrote it.
Sissy and lies. Don't believe it. Sissy. Don't listen to Sissy. Don't listen to Sissy. Don't listen to Sissy. Sissy. Don't listen to Sissy.
Stop.
Somebody playing 1,000 VHS tapes.
All right.
Don't be ridiculous, he's got a gun.
I wonder what the email back is going to say. That's going to be the most interesting part of that one. Anyway, that was fun. It was a lot of fun. I felt like my ears were on vacation stuff.
Well, you know, I'll tell you, man. Sometimes you get lost in the jam,
Yeah. I have heard about that.
and it breaks my heart to hear that
You don't want to hear about people getting lost in the jam,
because it breaks your heart.
but it does happen.
All right, shall we do history roads?
Yes.
Kevin's excited.
Kevin just shit out of the bottom of his shorts. Shitty shorts and shitty shorts. Shitty
This is a serious message. This is a serious message. Please.
This is the time of the show where you gotta wake the fuck up if you fell asleep.
Damn. Somebody's girlfriend just said, I don't want to listen to this anymore.
Like, why do you listen to this? Why do you like this? I'm being serious.
That's why. That's why.
What makes you like this?
Scroll down to
Sarah?
Sarah.
Sarah Pappenfuss? What the dicks?
Sarah Poppins. Doesn't this sound like an old, like, peanut commercial or something? Sarah Poppins. Eating up the peanuts, and they're made in the USA. Sarah Poppins
Remember
peanuts.
that lady? I mean, you've seen Throw Mama from the Train.
Yes.
That we've been laughing about it because that woman. We watched it in VR, and that at one point she goes, like Danny DeVito brings her peanuts. And she's like, I don't want the unsalted peanuts. I want the salted peanuts. The unsalted ones make me choke.
Yeah.
All right, peace and love to everyone from Sarah Pappenfuss, and except Kevin.
Damn. Shots fired.
On the last episode, 322, sorry. Steve was reading out History Roads and yelled out, Sarah! Convincing me that he was going to read my History Road. Immediately after my name left Steve's lips, Kevin interrupted and told him to read someone else's History Road instead.
That's fun.
So I forwarded said History Road here. Please avenge me by reading my meaningless garbage, and please also fire Kevin immediately or don't. What do I care?
What's the next one say?
This next one is from Jacob Alexander. It says, open CAPTCHA, close CAPTCHA. It says, hey boys, I have no agenda except to show you how Google's filtering out robots now. Can you spot which lions has open eyes? Holy shit, it is literally, click on each image containing a lion with open eyes. Dude.
That's great.
I love that. Thank you, Jacob. What a great email that I read all the way through. All right, Sarah, let's see what your email's about. She says, hello, BBB buoys. I'm Sarah, long time, third time. I'm writing in regards to the underwater pooping discussion from the last episode. While I don't have any insight into what happens when you poop underwater,
Where does it go?
there's an actual name for this, an aqua dump.
Okay.
Hey, aqua dump. Aqua dump. Shitting in a river. This counts for any body of water, so one can assume that shitting in the tub would also count as an aqua dump.
Is a home birth an aqua dump?
Yeah. When you dump the ones you love.
Now, mama, I wish you success, loads of happiness, but I must confess.
Excuse me?
Partial aqua dump.
Baptism.
Yeah.
An aqua dip.
Aqua dip.
dump dip. A dump dip. It's just a dump dip.
God dip.
I'm gonna dip your chip into God's dip. Not sure if y'all have ever watched the Canadian TV show Letterkenny,
Sometimes.
but there's a spin-off show called Shoresy where the main character discusses taking aqua dumps. So for research purposes, you may want to check out that show. Absolutely not. On an unrelated note, check out this song as you may get a chuckle from it or don't. What do I care? This is the email you had to get into the show.
Why so ambivalent about?
Me?
No.
Her?
I mean, have some.
Yeah, have a little, be excited about it,
Yeah.
right?
Put a little gusto behind your suggestions.
Why? Okay, so what is this?
The guy who plays by himself in the corner of the restaurant.
No, yeah, I play all the instruments on the album. Yeah, no, not because no one wants to be in my band. It's because I love having control over all aspects of the music. I don't need friends. I don't need friends. I can be everybody in the band. I don't need friends. I don't need friends. I can be everybody in the band. All right, thank you, Sarah, for your email. I think the best thing that came out of it was that song. So great job, Sarah. Thank you for that, Sarah. What the fuck? Someone cut their finger off?
Oh, no.
And there's pictures?
No. That's not allowed.
Just to cut a little bit of their finger off.
Damn.
By the way, did I tell you this? I checked the garbage disposal, and there's another piece of metal that comes out when the garbage disposal is doing shit down here.
Sure.
And it maybe breaks down things at the top or something, but that's definitely the thing that hit my finger.
Cool.
So
Safety
I
thing.
guess I didn't go deep enough for the boys down on the bottom,
Good.
but there was something up top that got me.
Good.
Why don't you keep your hands out of the garbage?
That's a good idea.
I don't think he looked with his hands the second time. What is really happening down here?
Listen, I only did it once, and you're so right. I probably shouldn't do that.
Yeah, I would stop.
I should probably stop doing that
So it's
after that
worried about
one. This one's too long, but it looks like you're okay. It's a traumatic experience. Took a long time to heal. My finger looks mostly normal now. So here's what could have happened. By the way, it's my middle finger, so I promise I'm not flipping you off in the photos. I just don't. We don't want to see that, do we?
No.
No, but thank you for sharing it.
Thank you for sharing it. We don't want to see
We
the
don't
time
want
you cut
that.
your finger
Thank
off.
you. I'm glad you're okay. Aiden says, special birthday road. Mike and Steve. Hello, my friend who introduced me to DB has been a fan since the SourceFed days. What the fuck was that? Shout out. He turned 21 this month on the 21st, his champagne birthday. I've attached his number. It would be amazing if you called him to either wish him a happy birthday or just to yell at him. Up to you.
Yeah. It's his birthday. Christ's sake.
His name is Jude. Oh, his name's Jude. And says, don't say his last name, and then puts down the most complicated looking last name I think I've ever seen in my life.
That's a good way to not get your shit said.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is to have a squiggly last name.
If you need a compelling enough reason to call him, you can ask him about his birthday wish, a big contraption he wants to build. Have a good one, boys. A laser to destroy the earth.
He's wishing for a contraption that he can build.
His birthday wish is to build a contraption. I think he can make that happen.
That kid has never. That's a wasted
That's
birthday
not a.
wish.
I don't think is that a wish.
No, that's like a. That's something you
That's
write on
something-
a calendar.
Yeah, it's like a goal.
Yeah. You're thinking of a goal.
This guy has a goal.
What's his name?
Jude.
I don't give a fuck.
I got a birthday wish for
Please.
Jude.
Me too. I wish he'd pick up the phone.
Hey, it's Jude Electrician. Sorry, I can't be
Oh,
there
that's
right
how you
now.
say his last name.
Thanks.
Doesn't look like it's spelled that way.
Huh.
After leaving a message, you can hang up. Or
Oh, I
press
can hang
pound for
up.
more options.
Hey, buddy, Jude, what is this? Birthday boy? This is Mike Falzone and Steve Zaragoza from Dynamic Banter. Honk, honk, honk.
Yes.
Hookie, hookie. Well, I just wanted to say that
And this is very important. 11,000.
this is really 11,000 people. All right, Aiden, thanks for that history road, buddy. Let's do like one more and then we'll get out of here. How's that? Where is it?
Kevin says there's a really important history road.
Oh, fucking Ralph. My buddy Ralph got me, I know, but this is my friend Ralph, and he hooked me up with Oingo Boingo tickets.
Oh, tight.
Danny Elfman at the Bowl. I'm so stoked about it.
Nice.
So because of that, I'll read this really quick. But it's literally just him saying in its subject line, I heard this in a McDonald's commercial.
Hold on, I'm coming.
What?
Hold on, I'm coming.
Hold on, I'm coming.
That's from a McDonald's commercial?
Yeah.
That sounded like a TikTok or something.
So when they ate the new fillet of fish and they said that.
Oh, is it this one? Yeah. Oh, shit. God damn it, dude.
Wow.
If you want to.
All right.
You can read it.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Is this how he wants it to happen?
Yeah.
Right now?
Well, if you read it.
He wants us to spread his ashes.
No, he wants us to spread his asses. Raymond, a boy named Raymond, person named Raymond, says, help me propose to my girlfriend.
Okay.
First time history roader here, but a listener since the beginning of SourceFed. I was wondering if you could do me a solid. I'd like you guys to help me propose to my girlfriend. Her name is Brooke, and she puts up with listening to your podcast on nearly every car trip. Bless her heart. And even chuckles every so often. Right out of the nose? Or
Yeah.
nose chucks? She's wonderful, and I've been racking my brain trying to decide how to marry her. We've both been married. We've already been married.
So you know how to do it.
This has been a marriage already.
Yeah.
To other people.
Yeah.
Before. I was hoping to play this podcast, and if you end up reading this, at the end, I will present her with the ring, and it'll be really cute, and I'll take a video, and hopefully she'll actually be listening. Nah. I don't want to do that. I guess
I'll only do it if both of you are marrying someone who is prettier than the first time.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, let's see your exes. And then we'll jump on this.
Yeah.
I guess our future's in your hands. It depends on whether you read this. Just kidding. But also, I'm down for a phone call if you'd like to chat about it or anything else. I own a Marshall school. What? Which is kind of neat. A Marshall school? Like they teach you how to be
Teach
the
people how to
Marshal.
work at Marshalls.
They teach you how to be a Marshal, like a U.S. Marshal.
Yeah. They teach you how to twirl a gun and spit tobacco.
They teach you how to represent the name Marshall really well in life. So it's just a bunch of marshals. I'm assuming it's martial arts, a martial arts school.
How's it spelled?
Martial.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
All right, Ray. Well, congratulations. I hope she says yes. And if she doesn't, don't come crying to us.
Yes. Well, we should say something sentimental right before you. So don't do it yet.
No, they already did it. Us reading it was him doing it. Oh, Mike's got something to say. All right, go ahead.
Yeah. Take the ring back if you haven't, and then get down on your knee, and then spin around, face the opposite direction. That might be funny, and throw the ring over your head. And if it lands on her finger, you're
Then
meant
you
to
can-
be.
Yeah, then you're meant to be. Yeah, I I like that, Mike. I think that's great.
Yeah.
Or you can just say yes or whatever.
You can say yes if you want, if that's what you're feeling, but do the ring thing. Try that.
All right. Well, look, Mike, welcome
Yes.
back, buddy.
Thank you. So good to be back. And I'm so happy to be here.
Well, I hope that you get to enjoy your time back. I know you probably have a lot of work to do and shit, but you know, it's good that you're back, dude.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Zoe, I'm glad you're back too.
Your tan looks very nice.
From your car every once in a while. But anyway, thanks, Kevin Plackey.
Yeah.
Ellie's here. Thanks for coming.
Thank you to the tiny chef,
Thank you to the Tiny Chef. Thank you to Ryan, Leah,
Leia,
Jeff,
Doug,
Scream,
Screech.
the Burp.
Also, the next
Boner.
Surrounded show is was it September 2nd? Friday, September 2nd, which is the next Friday. So come out to that. A lot of great comedians on that. It's gonna be real fun.
Please go to that show because it's a fucking blast.
Yeah.
You bastard.
Also, there's one in New York next month,
That's tight.
and there's one in Connecticut next month at the end of the month.
Did you ever think you'd do one in a giant apple?
Yeah, I think about that a lot, Steve, and I'd like to really talk about it and go into depth